Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Abdullah. My number matric is 30DLS20F1003. I from DLS4B. My group is present about e-commerce system in ICT. Let's have a look about background e-commerce. First, e-commerce or electronic commerce is methodology of modern business, which is addressed in the need of business organization, vendor and customer to reduce cost and improvement quality of good. It also have various industry elaborated that system in ensure decide before the first general standard was published in 1975. It have resulting computer-to-computer electronic data interchange, which is EDI standard, is flexible enough to have more simple electronic business transaction. E-commerce is conducted in electronic marketplace and in the supply chain working on the internet web. Let's see about the use of e-commerce in ICT. E-commerce have potential to elaborate economy development, which is promoting economy growth to facilitating generation of new income sources in job creation as well as expansion existing job to accumulate new employees. It also able collect data how long the customer stay on site, which can use the information to improve the shopping experience. It also have large market, which customer can make a purchase anywhere, anytime. Customer insight to tracking and analytic used to shopping on their mobile device is also available in e-commerce. E-commerce provide the seller with the global reach. They also remove the variant of place, which is geography, new seller, and buyer can make the punctual goal without the aberration of location.
My name is Muhammad Fikri bin Jumari. My metric number is 30DLS20F1046. Okay, we continue to the 6 business model. First is business to business. This form represents the company's sale of its product or services to another company. For example, a tire company can sell some of its tires to a car maker company. Okay, second is business to consumer. This form refers to a process of selling product and services directly to consumers, who are the end users of the company's product or services. Number 3 is consumer to consumer. This model represents business operation between consumers themselves. The consumer can sell a product to another consumer on some online platform such as eBay. Number 4 is business to government. This is when a company sells its product or services to any institution related to the government, especially in areas such as social security, employment, and legal document. Number 4 is consumer to business. This is when individuals provide their services to companies. For example, an individual can present ideas for developing a company's product or make an opinion about its product. Okay, lastly is consumer to government. This is when the consumer offers something to a government institution or deals with it. This could be in areas such as education and health. Okay, and then we continue to the 5 stages of e-commerce supply chain management. Okay, first is planning. Planning involves a wide range of activities. Companies must first decide on their operations strategy, whether to manufacture a product or component or buy it from a supplier is a major decision. Number 2 is sourcing. This aspect of supply chain management involves organizing the procurement of raw materials and components. Number 3 is making. This stage is concerned with scheduling of production activities, testing of product, packing and release. Companies must also manage rules for performance, data that must be stored, facilities and regulatory compliance. Stage number 4 is delivery. The delivery stage encompasses all the steps from processing customers' inquiries to selecting distribution strategies and transportation option. And last is handling returns. Handling return is associated with managing all returns of defective product, including identifying the product's condition, authorizing returns, scheduling product shipments, replacing defective products and providing refunds.
Hai, Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Muhammad Amir Fitri bin Saliuddin and my matric number is 30DLS20F1021. So today, I would like to present about the benefit of e-commerce. For the first one is effective multi-channel selling. With visibility into your supply chain, you can sell it to customer where they already are and effectively with different vendor, warehouse and fulfillment center. For the second one, it can reduce the cost of operation because an efficient supply chain management system ensure that the accurate product get to your customer. This reduce the cost incurred in processing returns and the loss of sale that it may lead. For the third one, it can reduce delays, especially in logistic and efficient supply chain system, ensure strategic positioning of vendor and warehouse to provide quiet response and delivery to your customer. This increase your customer trust and satisfaction in your brand and lead to more revenue of your business. For the fourth one is constant stock availability and high service level. An effective e-commerce supply chain ensure that you always have the inventory to meet your customer demand and maintain a high service level. For the next benefit is quickly respond to the fluctuation. Efficient supply chain management establish a clear line of communication between entities in the supply chain. This and transparent communication between vendors, manufacturer, dealer, producer and supplier to enable proactive response to fluctuation and change in demand. For the last one is accurate forecasting. Transparency provides a real-time data on your customer need, your warehouse capacity, product life cycle and the capacity of your logistic. This data enable more accurate forecasting of your customer demand so you can probably proactively pursue the inventory need to meet this demand without loss of revenue due to understocking or which teach you to overstocking. In conclusion, the concept of e-commerce has been evolving since a number of years and is causative to the economic growth of several developed and developing economies. The IT industry is very dynamic when it takes less than 20 years to grow along with this in the IT industry is electronic commerce or e-commerce, which has a considerable impact in the field of business. E-commerce is a business and trading system that makes extensive use of information technology facilities, especially advanced telecommunication, so as to protect and satisfy its users, which consists of sellers, buyers and third party such as banks, finance company, credit card companies, issuers of digital certificate and others. Then, the perspective for the growth of e-commerce in the developing countries is very high, but ICT the precondition. The most important precondition for doing business is an environment that uses e-commerce technology is the ownership of the appropriate IT equipment and telecommunication infrastructure that allows to us to access the internet. Then, only knowledge and skill will determine the survival of entrepreneurs in the business world in the current millennium. The entrepreneurs are fully prepared in the face of the change in the business world. They are entering the era of globalization because more and more products are floating the market, so manufacturers need an eager approach to meet the target market.